everybody? Welcome to Capital Combat. The name says it all. I'm Hakeem Branch.
Rob Jarrell.
And we're back with the technical toolbox. And this one is a one that a lot of people have been requesting. This one is on how to cut off the ring. And then we're also going to do one in a separate video on how not to get the ring cut off on you. It's kind of part of a series. So in this one, Rob and I, we have our little makeshift ring back here. We're going to show you how, if you are a shorter fighter or if you're a pressure fighter, even if you're a taller fighter, to cut off the ring on an opponent who is moving more so than you want them to move, or what some people like to call running. This is how you get them to stop. So now when you're watching a fight, you can say, stop saying, oh, that person keeps running. Like, why can't that guy cut off the ring? We're gonna show you how to do it in this next couple minutes. So we're gonna step back so you can see everything, and it should be loud enough that you can hear everything as well. So let's go ahead and step back into our little ring here. Now, Rob is going to be the mover because he's taller, and I am going to be the presser. So, Rob's gonna go ahead and get ready. Now, most times when you see people in a fight and they're trying to get someone to the ropes, or they're trying to get their combinations off and they're a pressure fighter, you see them a lot of times just walk to the person and not really follow, they follow them around instead of trying to cut the ring off. And this is what that looks like. So see, he's moving, and I just kind of turn and just follow him. He moves out the way, and he's turning and I follow him. He moves out the way, I can't hit him. You know, I'm just following him around. I can't get him. Now, in order to alleviate that, you have to cut off the ring. This is how you do that. It always starts, everything starts down with the feet. So now, if I'm coming to Rob and he's trying to move left or right, I step to the left or right. You see? Now Rob can't get away from me. But I can't just follow him around. Now Rob is going to start throwing some punches. See that? Now it's a little bit difficult. I can't get to him anymore. So I have to give him the threat that he's going to be hit. So that's when you start moving your head and throwing punches yourself. See, now he's not as quick to throw punches of his own because I'm moving. And now look, I have him against the ropes. Now, this is a big thing. When you get that person on the ropes, you don't want to load up with your hardest shots immediately, because then he's either going to cover up and get out of the way, or he's just going to get out of the way. So if I get him here and I'm like, oh, now I'm back to square one. So if we're working and I get him to the corner, I now have to give him something to think about. So I'm setting up punches, bam. And see how I throw all those soft punches, and then bam, then I throw a hard punch, bam. You're setting up the punches and keeping him guessing. And if you do that enough, eventually that person will begin to break down and you can score the knockout. Now, it's very important that you always have your defense together. You always want to have your hands up. You want to keep your head moving, and you want to always remember that that person can punch you back. You want to add anything?
You'll be able to see some guys that really cut up the ring well. One of the best right now will be Triple G, Gennady Golovkin.
Of course.
He pumps that piston-like jab. He always responds, and he doesn't, well, he normally doesn't load up when he starts getting his guys on the ropes, trapping them in corners. What he does is he throws it, and to be honest, most of his punches are going to be hard, but he just throws it, and he throws that like a serious right hand, or he'll punch with the guy that he's in the ring with, as with Daniel Gill.
Yes.
Where he punched with them.
Knocked him out.
That's right.
Same thing, he was in there with Willie Monroe. A very good person, very exquisite footwork. He was still able to cut the ring off on him using those techniques that we just showed you. Now, it can get a lot more complicated, but that's a very simplified version on how to cut off the ring. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. You can follow us on Facebook, Capital of Combat, Google+, same name. You can hit us up on our email, capitalofcombat@gmail.com. Hit us up on any of those platforms. Got any questions, we can put you in the combat mailbag. And stay tuned for more technical toolbox, our recaps, and previous shows. So that's it for this episode. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
This is round one, and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is coming and gone. My fists are on fire. I perform till I perspire. My demons are in a rage. Keep thinking that it's a game. I kick ground, hurricane. I told them I don't play. I'm liquid.
Black Street Fighter.